In this experience, I would be standing on an icy shore with Rebazar on my left and Duane on my right-hand side. We would be looking toward the sea, and upon it would be a glacier or ice mass, and on this would be Kelsey. The Golden Guides and myself would be watching as she drifted away. Nobody said a word, and I turned my attention toward Rebazar, just looking at him. And in all this silence, because again, no one was saying anything and there wasn't any kind of sound, there was this silence. There was something very distinct, which my personal self has a hard time bringing back, that in this silence, there was something to recognize. And I thought that was the very, very interesting part, that there was no noise like of the water, there was no noise of the glacier, or there was and no noise at all, nothing perceivable. And when I looked at Rebazar, it kind of almost woke up like a light bulb in me that in this silence there's something to recognize, and I could almost see it. It almost took a shapeless kind of form, and again, my personal self has a hard time kind of bringing it back, but it made more sense in that particular position. But no, that was the experience I wanted to share. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And so these are very good. And well, again, it's choices. And Kelsey's learned a lot, but she's decided that, like the Queen of Orion, Queen of England, she wants to have the control, and she can have it. Everybody can have whatever they want, and so you see the end result of that, as opposed to taking the time to help and support others. There's a difference. So it's just like a mother raising children, and one of the children says, you know what? I don't want to be part of the family. You know what? I'm just going to do my own thing, and all of you are just going to do what I say, or I'm leaving. So here's the drama here. So again, it's choice, isn't it? And she knows this, and I've seen it many, many times before. And when I first met Ava, I told her, I said, you're going to see the best leave. So she can wake up to this. It's up to her. So we're letting her have her free will. Yes. So it's all okay. Yes, we're fine with it. She seems to be fine with it. Yes, thank you for sharing, Jeremy. Thank you. She's not beating you up anymore about things, is she?
Uh, there was a funny instance, more so in the physical, but it's all fine. It's all fine. I did though want to go over that last part with the recognition of the silence. Is there any comment?
That actually is the best part, and that part can't be explained. That's your experience and how you see it and recognize it, because there's always more. And as you learn to see, you might say further or broader, become more aware. That's the whole idea. The old idea was, oh, expand your consciousness, heighten your consciousness. No, it's not about consciousness. It's about awareness, becoming more aware. And so you will see that for yourself. And so again, it's not that it's going to equal something for the personal self, except that your personal self will understand it without the literal mind and words. And eventually you'll see that you don't need the mind and all that, because you have the awareness. This is what's so cool. And it's not about understanding things the same way. It's learning to see what's real. That's the fun part. And there's your freeness. Yes. And a step at a time. So you know this. Yes. Thank you. That's great. Thank you.